have to differentiate the equation number 7 with respect to x partially. It takes the form dou psi by dou x is equal to a e power minus I by h into et minus px into two pi I p by h. Since h by 2 pi is equal to h cross, we substitute the value of h cross in the above equation. So dou psi by dou x is equal to a e power minus I by h cross into et minus px into I by h cross into p. Also, we have to differentiate equation number 7 again partially with respect to x. So now takes the form dou square psi by dou x square equal to a e power minus I by h cross into et minus px into I square p square divided by h cross square. Dou square psi by dou x square is equal to a e power minus I by h cross into et minus px into I square p square divided by h cross square. That was the previous step, that how it came as the differential of the equations. Since I square is equal to minus 1 from the complex numbers mathematically, we substitute the value of h cross square to the LHS of the equation, which now takes the form I by h cross into et minus px into p square. But since h cross square has gone to the either side, we don't write it on the right hand side of the equation. Since I square is minus 1, RHS of the equation takes a negative sign. And equation 7, we know that psi is equal to the first term, that is I by h cross, is simplified further. So now we replace the value of the first term, a e power minus I by h cross et minus px is equal to minus p square psi. Which is equation number 8. Now we will differentiate again the equation number 7, but not with x or y, but with respect to t, the time coordinate. We have done earlier with the x and once again with x alone, but now we are going to differentiate with respect to t. So it takes the form dou psi by dou t equal to a e power minus I by h cross et minus px. So I e by h cross takes the negative sign because minus is out for t term. Dou psi by dou t is equal to minus e I psi by h cross, because psi is replaced with equation number 7. Now we are going to multiply with I on either side of the equation, so that now it takes the form. Now it takes the form I into dou psi by dou t is equal to minus I into I, that is I square divided by h cross. I dou psi by dou t is equal to minus E the minus 1 into psi divided by h cross. Since I square is minus 1, we replace it above. I dou psi by dou t is equal to E psi by h cross. And h cross is taken to the either side. E psi equal to I h cross dou psi by dou t. See equation number 9. To the equation number 2, we have got the RHS. Also, we have the LHS P square psi from equation number 8. So, on substituting all this to equation number 2, we get I h cross dou psi by dou t I am writing the equation number 2 here for further clearance. So, I h cross dou psi by dou t is equal to minus h cross square dou square psi by dou x square by 2m plus v psi. This is said to be the Schrödinger wave equation of a particle moving with one dimension, that is in x coordinate. This is the equation number 10. To find it in 3 dimension, we have to include the coordinates x, y and z also. That is, the gradient del is used here. So, dou is replaced with del for a 3 dimension, where dou square psi by dou x square is now replaced with del square psi, where del square is equal to dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square. So, when we substitute the value of del square, we get I h cross dou psi by dou t is equal to minus h cross square del square psi divided by 2m plus v psi. This is equation number 11. And this equation number 11 is the Schrödinger equation of a particle moving in 3 dimension, that is in all the coordinates, maybe x or y or z. This equation has a time dependence and therefore it is said to be a time dependent wave equation, because in the equation 11 we see t is present in the denominator, but whereas in Schrödinger time independent wave equation there is no time coordinate. So this can be further simplified as E psi equal to h psi, which is the simplified notation of the Schrödinger wave equation, where E is the energy coordinate or the operator, the energy operator, and H is the Hermitian or Hamiltonian operator. The Hamiltonian operator is the sum of the kinetic and the potential energy, where the energy operator is given by I h cross dou by dou t, where psi is to be multiplied on the other side to get the wave functions, the operator with the wave function plus v psi. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more updates.